So, good evening, one and all. As many of you are aware that BioAccess DNA Research Center is organizing a 2 days workshop. It is a hands-on workshop that will be organized for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. That is on 6th and 7th of June 2020. And so I decided to give you a little bit of overview what we are going to discuss for these 2 days. So during this 20 25 minutes, we are going to discuss about that particular thing, that what all will be the important topics that will be covered for these two things. So we'll wait for a few others to join and then I'll resume to give you a hint of what are the important topics that will be delivered for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And not only that, I'll be giving you a brief like introduction on the different career perspectives in the field of vaccine designing and the importance of bioinformatics and the role of different databases and different tools and softwares involved in bioinformatics towards designing a proper vaccine. So let us wait for a little while and then we can resume. Thank you. So, okay, I'll start now. Um, like as I told you earlier, for the coming 2 days, like for tomorrow and day after tomorrow, a hands-on workshop will be organized by BioAccess DNA Research Center, Hyderabad, wherein we plan to focus on the concepts of vaccine and the role of bioinformatics towards designing the efficient vaccine against important diseases. The idea behind is like the recent corona crisis going on right now worldwide, that we have seen that a lot of difficulties are being faced. Scientists all over the world are trying to find out with a concrete solution that what is going to be the important vaccine, the targetable vaccine that can be designed against this novel coronavirus and that can be helpful for the treatment against this disease. So we have seen that about in during the case of certain bacteria and viruses, designing vaccines becomes difficult. So there must be certain criteria that has to be followed while vaccine designing. So in the coming 2 days program, we are going to focus on first on what is introduction, what is vaccine. We'll be giving you a little brief, a little introduction on what is vaccine all about and how it is different from drugs. So that plan will be focusing on that particular point. And after that, we'll discuss on the different important terminologies involved in vaccine designing, like what is the concept of antigen, antibodies. Many of these things you might have already dealt with earlier in your previous classes or during your encounters with your research and development programs. But we are going to provide you a bit brief of what is antigen, what is antibodies, what is the concept of epitopes, paratopes, that we'll be basically focusing on. So to start with the hands-on program, we'll be first giving you why we have chosen this particular topic, that why designing a vaccine is so much important. And keeping that point in consideration, we'll first give you a brief of what is vaccine all about. And we'll also be defining you the different terminologies involved in vaccine designing. Coming to the next topics, we'll be discussing on what are the various steps involved in vaccine designing. And to start with this, it basically starts with a selection of important antigen that can be targeted as the correct peptide to be administered as a vaccine in human. Like, you might be having an idea that vaccine is nothing but the attenuated virus or antigen itself, that is the harmful part that is attenuated, whose you call it virulent factor is very much depressed, so that once it is introduced in the human body, the human body is capable of producing antibodies towards it, so that later on, if the human is being attacked a second time with the same type of antigen from the same, you can say virus or microbes, whatever it can be, the body becomes ready to produce the same antibody that it has produced during the course of vaccine administration, so that the body's own immune system can find better with the attacking pathogen. So this concept will be seeing that what are the important antigens present in the pathogenic bacteria or virus that can be targeted as a competent vaccine, to be designed as a competent vaccine to be administered in human body. And in order to target them as a competent antigen, we do some screening, that there are a lots and lots of proteins present in the pathogen. Not all these proteins will be a suitable target as a vaccine. So we need to see that among all them, let's say we have 10,000 proteins present in the pathogen, we have to see that among these 10,000, which can be targeted as the best antigen. And to choose it, we one by one check its similarity with human proteome. Because for being a vaccine, it is important to know that the antigen that you are going to administer in the human body at a later stage must be absent in human body. That's why the body is going to recognize it as a foreign particle, and only in this condition the body will be capable of producing the antibodies against it. So it becomes pertinent to check that among those 10,000 proteins present in the pathogen, which one is being regarded as the most foreign towards the human body. So for this, we go for a similarity check with the proteome of the human. So what do we do? By applying the different techniques known as reverse vaccinology in the concept of this immunoinformatics or vaccine development, we one by one we target all the 10,000 proteins present in the pathogen to see which among them is the most new to the human body. So during this case, what happens? We take the use of different bioinformatics tools and database. Like most of you must have worked on BLAST. BLAST is the simplest tool that most of the bioinformaticians are using right from their bachelor's level. How to use BLAST for different degree of similarity search among the comparison of two proteins or nucleotide sequences. So we perform different tools. We administer different tool like BLAST. We have BLAST P, BLAST N. We have certain other tools present in biology workbench. Earlier it was like TFastY. We have TCoffee also. These are the names of certain tools that are used for checking this level of similarity of these pathogenic antigens towards the proteins present in the Homo sapiens. So what happens, by using these similarity search tools, one by one we check the degree of foreignness of these particular proteins present in pathogens towards the human atmosphere. And the one that is either the one or a group of certain targetable peptides are finally shortlisted, which are showing maximum degree of foreignness towards the human body. And these further shortlisted peptides are further checked for their antigenic determinant propensity. Like among these, which one can be targeted as the best antigen by again subjecting it to different software and tools, wherein we find out that which among, let's say, 8, 10 shortlisted peptides are going to be the most efficient ones. So we target one by one all these to the different tools and softwares, and we see that which one is going to help us as the best and the most suitable or the efficient vaccine. So these concept of similarity search and checking the antigenic determinant, all these will be discussed in the hands-on training that is going to be held tomorrow. So I will urge you that you try to join in maximum number tomorrow's program, the details of which are present in the same web page, like the Facebook page with which you are live right now. So you can scroll the page down to get a little detail of what are the other concepts that will be dealt. So the various link of registration and all will be available in this page. You can refer to that for getting registration for tomorrow's program. Now, what I dealt was three things till now that we are going to see in the 2 days program. First was vaccine and the different terminologies involved in vaccine development. Second was searching for the similarity search of different proteins present in the pathogen for its degree of unlikeliness, like its degree of foreignness in human body. And the third was antigenic determinant or antigenic propensity prediction. So these three topics will be covered tomorrow. Later on, based on these three steps, we land up to our best vaccine that need to be designed further. Again, there is a difference between a, a, a piece of protein, that is a peptide present in vivo condition, and when it is coming to in vitro condition, or when it comes to its designing or synthesis part in laboratory conditions, how it should be designed is of prime importance. And there, in that case also, bioinformatics plays a crucial role by providing us different tools and softwares, one of the most phenomenal being the Argus lab that we use readily. So we are going to design our shortlisted vaccine, the small peptides, how to design these small peptides as the vaccine. We are going to use some software like Argus Lab that we'll be discussing tomorrow. So the next step after propensity determination will be designing the vaccine in different in vitro condition, how you design it properly by optimizing its energy, by optimizing its geometry, what are the various steps involved in optimization of a vaccine. That all will be discussed during these two, and all the registered participants, they will be allowed to perform a hands-on training that how to use different software present in bioinformatics for designing the shortlisted antigenic target. So these were a few things that we are going to discuss tomorrow. We'll be also be giving you a brief focus on what are the different hurdles that we face towards designing vaccine, and in context to that only, we'll be basically focusing on why till date we are not able to design a crucial vaccine involved, let's say in HIV or certain other cases like you can say this recent one, corona. What is the novel coronavirus? What is going to be the difficulty that the virus scientists are facing? And it has been more than 6 months with the onset of this virus, and till now, so many countries are claiming to design, but till now we could not land up to a substantial confirmation that yes, the vaccine has been designed. Many of them are under clinical trials, but what are the objectives, what are the criteria that should be focused on bringing one antigen to the stage of uh, clinical trials, and also all these will be discussed in these 2 days workshop that you are like advised to join. In case you are interested, you can further register for the program. We are also going to give you a little bit brief of the various career perspectives involved in the field of immunoinformatics and vaccine designing. We'll be giving you a brief of what are the important key players, like the key companies that are playing their crucial role in India towards vaccine designing. What are the different job profiles that they look for? What type of different eligibility that they search for? In what way you should equip yourself? What are the important, the recent, the upcoming, the state of the art technologies with which you should be equipped with before facing the interviews of such key companies in the field of vaccine designing. So we'll be giving you a brief highlight on what are the different career perspectives involved in the field of vaccine designing, what are the demand of the hour, what are the companies looking for, what type of information they look from you, what type of talent, what type of information they want to seek for you. So all these will be discussed in tomorrow's program. This program will basically also be like dealing on hands-on, you can say, like we can't say it as expertise, but maybe an introduction to what are the different tools that will be discussed during this whole course of reverse vaccinology. When I say reverse vaccinology, it is again a unique concept that the bioinformatics has given us, that by applying the concept of reverse vaccinology, how the very idea of designing a novel vaccine has become easy. This we are going to see in this 2 days program, that what was the hurdles that the scientists, the various biotechnologists, the vaccine developers were like facing, what are the various challenges they were facing earlier when bioinformatics was not being given so much of importance in vaccine designing as compared to today's era. That in like we are going to see that how bioinformatics and the concept of reverse vaccinology has in a sense revolutionized the complete vaccine designing like concept, how in the term of money, in the term of time, how within 1 year of time we are ready with a vaccine for a new pathogenic target, while earlier, let's say if we talk about some 30 years back, it was so much difficult to think about such a scenario wherein designing a vaccine in such a small period of time, one can even think of that. So we can be giving you a brief of how reverse vaccinology has brought you can say evolution in the field of vaccine designing that we are going to see. Again, we will be focusing on the use of different tools, softwares, the important key players, the concepts of paratopes, epitopes, antigenic determinants, reverse vaccinology, peptides, vaccine designing, how vaccinology is different from immunoinformatics. What are the pro and cons in both the things, like designing a vaccine in wet lab as well as designing a vaccine in dry lab by using computers and in silico techniques. So what are, how they are complementing each other, all these we are going to see during these 2 days of time. I request you, those who have registered till now, I'll advise you to be ready with a proper laptop. Will be preferable, laptop or desktop. Don't try to get involved with your mobile or handsets, because that it's going to be a hands-on program. You will be given some assignments to work on. So it's always suggestible that you choose a big monitor and you preferably the laptop or desktop, so that you can complete the assignments. This is going to be a certified program. So the idea of this complete vaccine designing program is some 1 or 1.5 hours. We'll be providing you the theory, we'll be giving you the introduction of the stepwise, the flow chart, what are the different tools that you should be using for which particular purpose. And for the next 1 or 1.5 hours, you will be provided with the assignments that you are supposed to complete. You are supposed to share the screen with the your like speaker of the day, and the same will be going on, the same type of work plan will be going on for both the days. At the end of the day, when both of you will be at the end of the day, when the theory as well as practical part will be completed, the all of the registered participants will be sent the you can say e certificate to their respective registered ID. So once you are done with the program, you can mail to the respective ID also looking for the certificates, so that the certificates can be mailed to you. In case you have any difficulty in joining, in case you have any difficulty in understanding the things, you can directly ask your speaker for these 2 days, or you can mail on the respective ID also that is present in the web page that has been provided in the poster. You can mail to the respective ID. In case right now also, if you have any problem, any like queries, you can mail to the respective ID. And I hope all those who have registered, they face a good experience regarding whatever is their expectations towards designing vaccine, the problem being faced, the role of bioinformatics towards designing vaccine, the idea of what different companies are looking for. All these concepts should be clear during these 2 days. We expect to see you tomorrow. Thank you. You can further visit the web page for the further details on this poster so that you can get the registration link. You can get registered for the course, those who have registered, because today is the last date of registration. From tomorrow, the program is starting. So I urge you to get registered today only. And from tomorrow, we expect you. The program will be most probably from WebEx. So get acquainted with the basic functionality of the WebEx. I think during this era of lockdown and the complete closure of the colleges and schools, most of you are acquainted with the functioning of the different online portals. We are going to use WebEx most probably. The links will be sent to you by tonight to all the registered students. The user ID, password, everything will be mailed to you by tonight. Get registered through that link. We expect you tomorrow in a good attendance. All your queries will be sorted down. In case you have any further queries, you can mail to the respective ID present in the poster. Thank you. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.